now really on the Prime Minister, and he himself tweeted to confirm that around 4 p.m. is when he's going to respond to the no confidence motion. The last 2 days there has been this motion which has been discussed, in which Rahul Gandhi also took part, and it was initiated by Gaurav Gogoi, and some sharp words came in from Smriti Irani, Nirmala Sitharaman, Jyotiraditya Scindia. All of them are on the BJP list. But it is on the Prime Minister that we are now going to be focusing on. What is it that the Prime Minister is likely to say on this? It's very clear that the benchmark has been set really by the events which have taken place in the last couple of weeks and months. Lots of political developments, and it's quite likely that the Prime Minister would make a reference to that. First of all, elections 2024, that's going to be uppermost in the mind of the Prime Minister. So whatever he says today could become a campaign pitch for the next Lok Sabha elections, as well as the upcoming state elections. Well, as far as the Manipur issue is concerned, there was a detailed response which came in from the Home Minister when he mentioned the steps which have been taken by the government and the ground situation. The Finance Minister, of course, talks about the economic aspect of the government. But what is really expected from the Prime Minister is perhaps a list and statistics of all the development work done by his government. Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, inclusive politics, inclusive development agenda is going to be one of the hallmarks. It is interesting that on the Quit India movement anniversary, the Prime Minister and the BJP also launched his campaign of Quit India on 3 counts. Quit India of corruption, Quit India on dynasty, and Quit India on appeasement. That's going to be the fulcrum possibly of the Prime Minister's speech on a no confidence motion. One, of course, is the India front opposition. They have been consistently under attack from the Prime Minister that this is a opportunistic alliance of people who are corrupt, and really do the people of India want them to be voted to power. When the Prime Minister came to power for the first time, this was the pitch which was made by him and his government, that we are offering you a government which is free of corruption, no corruption charges against him, and also no taint, no scam is something which has hurt his government. As far as Quit India of appeasement is concerned, we are talking about uniform civil code. But at a time, the Prime Minister has also sent out a message that true development comes in when you don't indulge in appeasement politics, where you ensure that development schemes reach out to all the sections, whether it's the Muslims, whether it's the Christians. That's where Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. And of course, women empowerment. The people, that women who have not got basic facilities like toilet opportunities, studies, so on and so forth, that is something which he claims his government has been able to offer to the women of India. Then, of course, comes a fight or Quit India of dynasty. Something which the Prime Minister has consistently attacked the opposition parties on is that it's coming together of a dynastic politics, whether it's the Gandhis, whether it's Tejasvi Yadav, so on and so forth. So that is also going to be one of the main points which are going to be raised by the Prime Minister. Clearly on an eye on the Lok Sabha elections, and an absolutely staccato and aggressive attack on the opposition parties, particularly on the Congress.